Tonight, a new top cop is getting ready to step into the job as Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey takes a new high-profile role with the FBI.
Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe picked Catherine Hanaway to take his place. She's a former House Speaker and U.S. Attorney. And tonight, our Cameron Bob shows us why some say her experience could bring much-needed stability to the state's Attorney General's office.
Catherine Hanaway stepped to the podium Tuesday promising to put people over politics.
As I make decisions as AG, realizing that they aren't just going to be words we write in some brief, but that these decisions will have an impact on the real lives of Missourians.
Before taking the role of Missouri's top cop, she built a resume as a former House Speaker, federal prosecutor, and high-powered private lawyer.
I don't think there are any gaps in Ms. Hanaway's experience. This is a true act of public service for her. She was making a lot more money in private practice.
Media reports show she once billed $800 an hour. Hanaway says crime will stay front and center in her office's mission.
Working with local prosecutors, sheriffs, police, and the Highway Patrol, fighting crime is and will remain job one for this office.
From courtroom to Capitol, Anders Walker with SLU Law says her career covers decades of legal and legislative experience.
She is probably one of those experienced attorney generals that we've had. Her career spanned many fields of law.
She's also stepping into a role that in recent history points to the position being a political launching pad. U.S. Senator Josh Hawley held the role from 2017 to 2019, leaving early after he was elected to the U.S. Senate. Eric Schmidt finished out Hawley's term and only half of his own after also being elected to the Senate. Andrew Bailey then finished Schmidt's term, leaving years early for a top job at the FBI.
For Ms. Hanaway, I think this is public service. I don't think it's a stepping stone.
Walker says her long track record and Republican roots could make her a reliable pick to finish the job.
I think the advantage of having a seasoned lawyer who has her credentials is her #1 priority will not be pleasing Washington. I think it'll be serving Missouri.
Cameron Bob, First Alert 4.
Hanaway already has her eyes on St. Louis, promising to continue looking into what Bailey began investigating, including the troubled city sheriff's department. Now, as for Andrew Bailey, he will be a co-deputy director for the FBI. The current deputy is facing growing fallout, upset over the Trump administration's handling of the Epstein files.